Harry, say hello. Hello. So, you're joining us. I'll just show you really quickly around the dinner table. Say hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Be there. So, for a bit of an alternative Sunday lunch today. So, we're having pulled pork and Mama's mac and cheese and fries. And this is Harry. And I'm just going to talk you through what a typical dinner is like with him. And it's all about choices for him. So, Harry, want cheese, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So we've got some macaroni cheese. It is hot, so I have to blow that. Okay, it's hot. And do you want some pork on your back or on your plate?
Ooh.
Where? On the back or the plate?
Apple.
You can't make... careful, that's hot.
Apple.
No, pork is here. Let me show you. Oh, I'll just turn that off for me. Oh! Where's that going?
Put it there.
Put it there. Okay. So we'll just scrape that on. We've dropped a bit. It's messy. Okay. Is that enough? So what I try and do is give Harry some independence and finding the balance between helping him and helping him to eat and cope independently can be quite tricky sometimes. I don't want to do too much for him, but I don't want him struggling either. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Cut that in half and then you can eat that like a sandwich. Yeah? Good or bad?
Good.
Good. Okay. So you have that now. Let's just see. That's okay. We chair him. Posing. What do you think? Okay. Harry doesn't really understand when things are too hot until they're in his mouth, so we have to be a little bit careful sometimes. Like this could be an example now. Blow. That's really hot. Blow in. Like that. What do you think? Okay or hot?
Hot.
Hot. Hot, but still eating it. Okay? You can see that steam coming off that. You could have a facial at the same time. So we just try and help him be as independent as he can be, but at the same time not letting him struggle or find it tricky or get burned. Okay, is that good? And then we always give him a drink as well. So, and again, that's all about choices. So we will say, do you want juice or water? And he will tell us which one he chooses. So that he's got some choice over that. And he's actually started just going to the sink to turn the tap on. But he doesn't always get the right tap, and he doesn't always turn the tap on for the right amount of time. So again, it's helping him, but also monitoring him as well to make sure that he's safe. Is that good? So far so good. This is quite a good meal for Harry because he can get stuck in. Once I've kind of cut things up, if it was maybe a traditional Sunday lunch, I'd maybe mash things up a little bit more for him, so he can just then eat it in as independently as possible. So I'm going to get on with my food. And just a quick update. Everybody else has now finished dinner and have gone into the lounge. Harry's still going with his. Occasionally he'll grab my hand to try and load the fork up to feed him. Sometimes that's just because he can't be bothered. Sometimes it's because he needs a bit of help. So I kind of have to make a judgment call as to whether he needs my help or whether he's just been a little bit lazy. Today I think he's been a little bit lazy. Come on. It takes a lot of prompting with him as well. So there's a lot of encouragement, constant encouragement. And if you weren't doing that, it would take him a long time. And his food would obviously go quite cold as well. So you need somebody with him to be just encouraging him to keep going. Nice? Mm. Come on, eating up please. Do you need a drink?
Do.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Go on then. Drink there. Harry? Good boy. There'll be a lot of flapping behaviours. You saw him flapping my hand, so there's a lot of stimulation that he does and goes through while he's doing anything really. Oh yeah. You need a music fork as well. Good boy. Oh, brilliant. So he has little phases, he'll speed up and eat for a while, but he does need somebody on task all the time, and he always sits to my right, because while I'm eating my meal, I'm right-handed, so it's easy for me to help him. So it sounds like a really small consideration, but when we're out as a family, we have to kind of just think where I'm sitting, where Harry's going to sit in relation to me, or Andrew, my partner, he will sit next to him either sometimes, because obviously it impacts how much of your meal you can eat in peace if you're constantly stopping and helping somebody else, which I don't mind, but Andrew will swap every now and again to give me a break as well. Okay?
Good.
One of the other things you have to be careful with Harry as well is if you are encouraging him and he's already got a mouthful, he'll just put more in, and sometimes he can be overloaded, so you kind of have to check that he's finished before you encourage him to eat some more. So then I was going to say to him, come on, let's keep going, and notice that he's actually still chewing, so I didn't say anything. Okay, but now I will. Keep going. Listen up. Keep going. Might be able to hear the noisy crew in the lounge. They've all left now to go and play, and then Harry will join them in a little while. Okay? Okay, good boy. And we'll keep going until there's probably a little bit left and he's either stopped eating, or I feel like he's probably had enough and I'll say to him, finished or more. So I'll see what he says. Harry, want some more or have you finished? You're finished. Okay. Come back, come back. Come back. Come back. What are we doing with the plates? Thank you. And now he's off to put it next to the sink, which is the big Belfast sink, and occasionally he will just drop the plate in. So again, it's something else that we just have to be mindful of and watch. So we are watching him from the minute he sits down until the minute he disappears and goes and plays with the others.